โอ้โหบัณฑิตได้แย้มก็บอกผมต้องมีส่วนเกี่ยวข้องแน่นอนเอ้าเชนอันมีปัญหาครับโอ้โหรถหลุดขึ้นไปนะฮะโอ้โหหลุดออกไปครับทุกจุดนะฮะกรรมการยกธงแดงแล้วนะครับไปช่วยนักแข่งกันก่อน
Steady now Sam Bird as he gets the car locked in and and Senna's off and in the wall on the final lap of the race. Bruno Senna through.
To lose the rear at that point, that's a big shot.
That's what we saw from Nicky Hayden with that collision in Estoril when he collided with Danny Pedrosa. He is so angry. Let's see what happens there. Oh my God, that is a big crash. That is coming into the chicane on the back straight.
Just watching that bike go in there on the brakes and just the front goes and wow. Amazing scenes here. Nicky Hayden goes down.
Of Max Snegerev trying to squeeze the Russian out. Can he go around the outside at Hawthorns? Yes, he can. Snegerev's off, and Snegerev's in the tyre barrier. Max Snegerev again out of the race.
Nelson Piquet. Bij het ingaan van de panoramabocht wordt Piquet hard van de baan afgereden en komt vast te zitten in het zand.
Évidemment, cette neutralisation de la course avec l'entrée en piste du safety car. Et je crois que il y a Mario Haberfeld qui avait pris un bien meilleur départ aussi.
Il y a un accrochage derrière, accrochage entre Pedro Diniz et Max Papis. Max Papis massiv.
Wir haben auch gesehen, die rot-gelbe Flagge. Es wird also rutschig. Allerdings für alle Fahrer die Bedingungen gleich und die Hinweise. Der Streckenposten überall, einige hören nicht und da knallt es natürlich wieder, wie es so gehen muss. Links für Justin Wilson, der ja von Jonathan Palmer, dem ehemaligen Zackspeed Formel 1-Fahrer.
Well, this of course is the accident to which he refers. The horrifying scenes which fortunately resulted in no fatalities whatsoever, although Johnny Herbert still unfit from what happened here at Brands Hatch a year ago. And although we have seen...
I don't think it matters a bit because you realize these drivers are racing each other. This is not formation.
Whoa!
Case in point, gentlemen.
Right there, he got tagged. Al Unser Jr. tagged from behind. Paul Tracy was the culprit.
Car as the battle for ninth place comes through. Oh, and Derek Hills hit the crashed car. I don't know how those marshals got out of the way, and I should absolutely think so. We see it. Well, this is the accident itself. And look at Hammerfeld's car, turning over and over and over in front of both the Petrobras cars and Ricardo Sperafico's.
無事でした。良かったです。驚きました。ないシーンでした。
Trying to get back onto the tail of Max Twig, who was able to sneak past him. Oh, look at that, Palmer all over the circuit, off and into the tyre wall. I thought he had gathered it all up, but no, the back snapped again. He became a passenger, and
Dear, oh dear, well, you've just been speaking about his problems a little bit earlier, and dear, oh dear, he was lucky to get away with not hurting himself or somebody else.
Yeah, he was. That was well, as I said the lap before, he was having trouble in the braking area, not knowing his limits. I mean, you have to allow for the fact that when you're behind the car, you've got even less downforce than you normally have. There's low downforce here at Monza anyway, and when you're in the hole that someone else is making.
Second quickest through SS1 was Lee Gotch. He and John McCarthy flying through SS2 quite literally and joining the annals of mineshaft tales for years to come.
Hanging down the front straightaway. Now watch this under full power, a big old tank slapper.
That's what truck drivers refer to as 2.5 cycle yaw. You get past 2.5, you're not getting... Mertens second and third now, Giancarlo Filappa. And then Mertens went off, not for the first time in 1993 and not for the last.
On the ripple strip, into turn one, Doohan corner for the first time. 23 laps, some of them running wide. In fact, they're both teammates, I think, from the Aspar squad.
They need to pull up before they get onto the circuit there, otherwise,
oh,
yeah,
no!
See
It's
that
exactly
coming.
what you feared.
That's where the other rider laid it down and used, carrying too much speed at front.
Ja, wobei der BMW ist doch recht früh schon links außen, also naja, sollte nicht passieren. Dann geht um die Straße aus.
Ja, das Problem ist,
der BMW hat vorne links einen Reifenschaden.
Into Brooklands. And whoa, look at that. Negri goes for a wild ride, crashes into the barrier. A big shunt.
As we welcome you back to the Moto2 race, this is the explanation of what happened to Alex De Angelis and Xavier Simeon. Simeon falls, and then watch the bike here, Daryl Beattie.
It sits on the crankcase there and just rides itself right. You've got to remember these bikes are doing 260 kilometres an hour through that speed trap market in the middle of that right-hand turn.
So the Belgians in trouble by the looks of things, but for others it was even worse. This was Frenchman Brian Bouffier.
Sich die Boliden ungewöhnlich gedreht. Vor dem Crash hatte der Fahrer seinen Wagen zwar leicht übersteuert.
Car, and that's Kobayashi there.
And so, Lee, what happened there? Sasahara.
And Kobayashi just misses. Kobayashi goes through the middle of it, so it's just the two cars.
Yeah, it's just the two cars. But what happened, this is a better angle. So the Red Bull car of Sasahara just squeezes left on the Ingin car, which collects Kobayashi as well, does him some damage. But Kobayashi escapes the accident, but those two are going off. Cassidy gets...
明らかに立川が有利。もう完全に後ろ追いついている。チャンスです。スプーンの立ち上がり。激しいクラッシュ。どうした？ブノは取れる家。大丈夫か？後ろがもう完全に取れている。モノコックがちぎれてしまった。どうなったんだ？クラッシュが起きました。今裏返しになっていたもの。